Hi, my name is Ryan Jacobs. I'm a teacher with Manhattan Prep, and today I want to show you where to find the homework in my class. So let's say you've just finished session 1 of my class. You're going to log into the Atlas student portal that all students have access to, and you're going to click After Session 1. And that'll bring up several submenus, and what I would like you to do is the general homework, the quant homework, and the verbal homework. You do not have to do the interact homework. That is optional every week. So let's start with the general. Notice when I click that, you'll see some tasks over here that pop up. There's some reading to do, and this one's a PDF download. There's also a review log that you can create for yourself, so this is a little resource they'll take you to. And then there is some reading from the GMAT roadmap, and you will have that book as a hard copy when you sign up for the course, or you can also download it as an ebook. Then you click Quant, and there are several more reading tasks to do. Notice it always shows you what book you're working out of. So for instance, here is Foundations of GMAT Math. We're going to read this chapter, chapter 4, and then we're going to do these drill sets. And you can check them off as you go to keep track of the work you've done. And then we're going to do this next task, and the same thing happens. You'll notice I've already checked some of those off because I've completed them. And you have different books to work out of as well. So down here, there's a lot of reading from fractions, decimals, and percents. This is one of our strategy guides. As you read these strategy guides, please take notes on your own. Make a little review packet for each book that you're keeping track of, but you do not have to hand any of that in. However, when you get to the official guide tasks, notice that there will be some problems to do from that book, the official guide to the GMAT. These I do want you to do on a separate sheet of paper and hand those in to me the following week. I will check them off to make sure you've done them. So these are the problems to do for this week. Sometimes there are multiple official guide tasks, so you'll see another one down here. So make sure you do both of those for this week. Another thing, if you want more official guide problems to do, down here at the bottom it says add extra practice tasks. And so if you found that the homework was pretty easy, you can add the harder tasks. And notice that'll give you some more official guide problems to do that are going to be a little harder. But you do not need to hand those in. Only the main homework is really what I require. Though you are certainly welcome to hand it in if you like. Another thing that I want to show you here, you'll notice that when you're working from the official guide, there's this system that says Launch Navigator. This system is really useful. What it does, let's say we're doing this problem 345 here. That's a data sufficiency problem. It's number 345. I'm going to type it into this system. And let's say that I think the answer is A. So I click A, I hit Submit Answer, and then I hit Show Answer. And it shows me I'm wrong, it turns red, it shows me what the correct answer is, it was actually C, and then it gives me an explanation that's written by Manhattan Prep teachers. So you'll often find that these are more helpful than the ones in the book. All right, so that's a little tour of the Student Center, and it works the same way every week. For instance, after session 2 of our class, you're going to go to after session 2 and do the same things. So one last thing, these interact lessons are helpful if you feel like the strategy guide reading was not enough, if you feel like you needed a little extra practice with the topics that we cover in class. They're interactive lessons where a teacher will guide you through some of the material. And they'll respond to the questions that you're doing. So if you get one wrong, they'll give you one lesson. If you get it right, they might show you a more challenging problem. This can also be useful actually after the class as a way to review the material in a slightly different way. So you can use that however you want. And then finally, I do encourage you to just look around in the Student Center to see what's there. There are tons of resources here. For example, if you need to reschedule a class, you can go to this little calendar icon on the left. And there are lots of official guide resources that you'll see down here in the submenus. So please feel free to explore your Student Center. All right, see you in class.